Hey there! Today I'm going to be doing part 2 of my Chicago haul. We're going to have some little eye candy from Dior and Louis Vuitton. There's actually more, but it's in a giant box. So I will get to that when we get to it. So if you want to know what else I picked up in Chicago, please stick around. Hey y'all, thanks for joining me back today. I am here with part 2 of my Chicago haul. The item finally arrived, so I was able to get everything together and film today. I'm breaking it up into 2 videos because I kind of want to insert some of the background information on why I bought these 2 particular items, and I did that with the first video as well. So it's kind of a little bit of a repeat if you've seen the vlog. If you haven't, then this is a quick little snippet of what happened and what why I purchased these things. So if you are new here, my channel is all about treating yourself to a little bit of luxury, whether that be your cup of coffee, which I have back there, your favorite fragrance, skincare, home candles, handbags and accessories, all sorts of lovely stuff, because you deserve to treat yourself to something nice. The dogs are jumping up and down and trying to see what's going on. So if you see me flailing around, it's because Pickles and Dolly are doing their thing. Anyway, so I waited to film my haul because I was still waiting on one item to come in from LV. It was a little bit of a snafu. I ordered it in the store because I wanted the fragrance. I had hoped to take it with me on the plane, and when the gentleman went back and looked up the item, they were out of stock. So he offered to order it and have it shipped to my home. Well, I got a notification that it would be arriving 2 days after I'd left Chicago, and I was like, great, wonderful. And I had a delivery notice that it had gotten delivered, and I'm like, I've been home all day. I work from my office here. It didn't get delivered. Well, it ended up getting shipped to the store, but somehow the tracking number came to me, and it was a big, huge, long, drawn out thing. So after several phone calls back and forth, we figured out it did get delivered to the Nordstrom LV there in Chicago, and they found it and packaged it and shipped it out, and it ended up coming almost a week and a half later. But you know, that's okay. Things happen. Had I known at the time that that was going to be the case, I would have just had him order it and had it waiting for me here in the Portland store, and went and got and picked it up. But you know, it is what it is. He was a very nice salesperson and texted me after and continuously through the process to check on me. So very kind and very attentive. So it just was a little bit of a freak occurrence, so to speak. So anyway, I picked up in the store some samples, which he gave me, which was very kind. I believe I asked for one in particular, and they might have been out of stock, but let me double check the ones that he gave me, and I'll say if I'm lying or not. Oh no, I asked for Pacific Chill because I had sprayed it in the store and thought that was what I was going to pick up, but decided on this other one instead. So he gave me the sample to try out, and then On the Beach, which I have tried a few times now, and I do like it. I still don't think it's quite what I'm looking for. I like it better than California Dream on my skin, but I don't think this is quite what I'm looking for. I believe what I've ordered is what I'm looking for. And Pacific Chill is actually not bad as well. So I tried to get both of those to try out for a significant amount of time. But then I ordered this one here, and it came in a massive box. So way bigger box than it needed to be. But I've never received one with the little LV gentleman in there, so it was packaged very well protected, but a little bit of overkill, I think, for a box. So let me grab the item. So if you've been here with me before, you know that I've picked up a few of items in this shape of box, and it's a fragrance. So did they send me another receipt? Because I swear they gave me one in the store. Oh yeah, okay, another receipt. So another copy. This, at the time and I believe there's not going to be a price increase. So this was $320, and I believe that is going to remain the price of these fragrances for the at least current few months. If you knew, they used to be probably, if I remember correctly, $260. So they've gone up quite a bit in the last couple of years. I believe Cactus Garden was the last full size I picked up, and that was $280 at the time. So it's gone up $40 since then. Everything else I've bought since Cactus Garden has been the travel sets. So this is the first full-size fragrance I have picked up in a little while. So really lovely packaging. Take off the ribbon, which I'm sure Pickles is going to want to eat if I don't put it away. So put that over there. And then it comes with this little magnetic box, very substantial, wrapped very nicely. And let's open the little tab sticker. Oh, give me some more samples too. So there is the City of Stars packaging there. Let's see what they ended up giving me for, wow, they tied in the samples. They've never done that before when they've ever shipped things to me. So that's very kind. Let's undo that. See, they attention to detail at the store. I'm very impressed. So Matière Noire is what that one is, and then this one is a Trop Revs, which I do not have. Okay, so I think I've tried this one, but I do not have any of the full sizes or travel sizes. I may have a sample somewhere, but I don't think so. I don't think I've tried either of these. So we will put those aside, very kind. And then City of Stars here. And again, they didn't have it in the store. I was going to get it engraved because I have a couple of my bottles engraved. And I eventually, when I went out of the scent, I would want to use the refill. So this is the 100 ml City of Stars, which came out about year and a half ago, I want to say now. So a little while, so I'm a little late to purchasing it, but I hadn't gotten a chance to try it yet, and the reviews I'd heard about at the time people weren't really excited about it. So I really needed to go in person and try it out, and I was pleasantly surprised with the scent. So I also like the bottle. I think the bottle is really pretty. So really cute little packaging. I really like the cologne perfumes because the packaging is unique. The ombre tone bottle, they're just really attractive in my opinion. So they come in this little box, and then the cylinder inside. Wow. I ripped the box, but it's tight. There we go. Put that down. If you've ever seen some of my fragrance, I have a wall of fragrance over there, so I like to keep the box and put the bottle behind them. I don't know, I'm just that way. So this is, again, a cologne perfume. Purple bottle, ombre up to like an orangey tone. Very similar. It's kind of, the bottle is kind of almost reverse of the box there. I'll put the notes up on the screen, but it's a very fresh. I think this is a spring summer scent. So here we are going into winter, kind of unusual that I'd want to pick it up, but it's got some other complexities behind it that just, and there's a citrus. So the central, like the heart note is a citrus. But when you first spray it, I can't really describe the feeling or what it evokes when I sprayed it. It just was a very pleasant, citrusy kind of floral. A little bit powdery, but not you know, super powdery, but just really pleasant. Really, it's almost like, you know how Cactus Garden is like a really green, clean, spa-like scent? It's kind of like that with another layer on top of it. So it's like the clean kind of crispness of Cactus Garden with just a little bit of more citrus and just a different kind of level of clean, fresh, crisp kind of scent. So I really like this one. So again, City of Stars is what I picked up. So we'll leave that right there. And then the other thing, I'm kind of going in reverse order of what we did. So in Chicago, we went to Ralph Lauren, then Chanel, then, Ralph Lauren, then Neiman Marcus, and we saw all these different brands, Saint Laurent, Fendi, Bottega, the Louis Vuitton. I've tried so many different things. So all the stuff at Neiman Marcus, and then we went to our appointment at Chanel. And after that, we went to Dior, Gucci. It was like so much stuff, so much more than what we have in Portland. It was just beautiful, and walked by some other stores too that we didn't have time to go into. There's just so much to do and so much I want to go back and try. And unfortunately, the Hermes store was closed, which was the highest thing on my list that I really wanted to go and check out. But they were moving locations exactly that weekend, would be closed during that time frame that I was there. So that really bummed me out. But Dior ended up being actually quite fun. So we had a really great associate there, thanks to one of our friends, Molly, and we were able to just freely kind of walk the store, check everything out. She did come along with us in a few instances. We were able to go up to preview the cruise collection, which, spoiler, this was a cruise item in there, which I had no idea that this collection was coming out. It was just really a pleasant surprise to check it out. So I have some footage that I'll put in about it. But one of our chatters and colleagues from Caleb's community basically picked up the other color variation that was on display, although I believe that there are 4 total color variations, and I'll list what they are on the screen. So I got one variation, she got the other one, and I was actually tempted to go ahead and pick up the one that she picked up, but I'm kind of drawn a little bit more to this one. So real quick on the packaging, this is the cutest gold star. It's heavy as all get out. It has a Dior on it, and it's basically like a Christmas ornament. It's beautiful. I'm like, oh my god, I would just go back constantly to pick up a bunch of these and start hanging them on my tree. They're just really cute. So the packaging was just impeccable, and in there's some really nice fluted tissue paper around it. The receipt comes in this type of envelope, which is similar to, I buy a lot of Dior Beauty. So if you've seen any of my unboxings and reviews on Dior Beauty and fragrance, it's a more of a square iteration of the receipt, but it's a really nice, similar to Louis Vuitton. She gave me her card, which is very kind. This was $250 plus tax. And that's the unfortunate thing. Well, I should say unfortunate, but the other thing about when you buy in store, obviously I had to pay tax, but the LV fragrance, because I shipped it to the house here where we don't have sales tax, they were able to waive the tax on that. So that was kind of nice. I probably should have had her ship this to me. I probably could have done the same thing, but I wanted to take it home with me, and I wouldn't have gotten this lovely presentation, I don't think, if I had it shipped to my house. So a little bit like that, it's a little fluting just to make it look a little bit spiffy in there, but I'm gonna grab it. It's very similar to another brand that you may know in a bright orange box. So if you've seen this type of shape in another brand, you probably know what this is, but it is a Mitza, and that is the Dior lingo for a Twilly, basically. And it just was so pretty. I saw it laid out in the preview room, and there was this size, there was one with a smaller print, and a couple other colors, and this one just spoke to me. So take that out. So this is the Cruise Mitza, and it is in the pink color. And my friend that was with us, all of our friends, I should say, because she's an online presence, got the blue version. And the blue was gorgeous. I thought it was really pretty, but I have quite a few LV bandos, and the tones of the colors on it was very similar to my Pisces one, and I believe there's one other one that I have over there, and I'm drawing a blank on the what season it was from, but the tones were too similar to this one. And then I thought, well, I have a lot of pink, you know, maybe I shouldn't get that. But my pinks, this is like a mauvey kind of reddish tone, and all the other pinks that I have over from LV are really the more like bright, vibrant, cool tone pinks. Like I had the Superstition Bandeau from a couple years ago with, I believe it was Year of the Ox. That one's bright pink, and then I have another one that has pink bubbles and red. So it's a lot of the cooler tone, where this is kind of this lovely muted mauve color, and I just thought it was really pretty. So picked this up, and Dior's site, a lot of the ways that they wear the mitzas are as like wrist scarves. Let me see if I can tie this on really quickly. And I think that was really interesting, because I've never thought about wearing these as a wrist decoration like that. It never occurred to me. It's very pretty, and I think that a lot of ways they suggest wearing it is to go ahead and spritz your fragrance onto this, and that way it lasts a little bit longer, and which is tempting, but at the same time, like, I like to change my fragrance a lot. So if I were like a one fragrance kind of gal, I would probably do that. I would probably spray my Mitza, because it would just stay on there. I wouldn't wash it, so to speak. It would be a great way to have longevity on there. But because I change my fragrance so often, and I have quite a few Dior fragrances, I don't think I'm going to use it for that. And the other thought was, it's just so pretty and so springy that they make an Apple Watch conversion kit, so that you can use like a ribbon or a scarf to make your own type of watch band. And I'm thinking that I might pick up that kit, and there's a YouTube video, I'll see if I can find it to link and show you. I'm thinking about buying that, because between this and all my LV bandos, and then maybe I'll pick up a Twilly, I would have such a big wardrobe of ways to wear the watch without having to use, you know, a tie-on band. So that's kind of the purpose for why I picked up this Dior Mitza. And it's, again, my first one from the collection, and it's all these butterflies and just gorgeous little spring florals. It just screams, you know, spring, which again, kind of odd picking it up here in, you know, October, November to use, but I just figured I wouldn't have another chance to get my hands on something from this collection. The sales associate was very, very kind. She ended up emailing over a couple days later a lookbook, and you know, if I wanted to order anything else, she was just really helpful. That's kind of where I'm going to close today. Is I never really considered the value of having a dedicated associate. Like when I go to LV, the one here in Portland, it's like I get a new one every single time. I've tried to get a card and build a relationship, and there's so much turnover that it's just not easy to do that. So I kind of lost sight on how important that was. But then I remembered when I went to Saint Laurent, and hi Daniel. Daniel there was so kind and caring with my purchase and reaching out afterwards, and still does, that there's a lot of value in having a sales associate when you can. So the gal here at Dior, the gal at Chanel, even the gentleman I talked to over at LV for this fragrance, I'm considering ordering from them regularly now because of that relationship. So I'm not saying I have to be like on my beck and call or anything like that, but it's just kind of nice to be able to, if you find something interesting, to say, hey, I'm looking for this, do you happen to have it? And to know that I'd have that kind of, I won't say in, but a way to find out pretty quickly about stock levels or availability or what have you. So I'm really going to try to cultivate and value those relationships and continue hopefully growing them in the future. So hopefully I will pick something else up from Dior. There was a whole lot of eye candy there, some jewelry that looked beautiful. Surprisingly, they didn't have a lot of the fragrances. They had about half of the ones that I'm aware of there. So the boutique was very much about ready to wear and handbags and a little bit of everything. The men's section was massive, so that was really great for some of the folks that was with us on the trip, or the event I should say. And it was just a really nice experience to have in store. Again, we don't have Dior here in Portland, at least not a boutique. I believe the one Nordstrom's we have in downtown Portland has access to some Dior items, but not to this level, nowhere near. Mostly Dior Beauty for other stores that we have. So this was just a really nice treat to be able to really experience all of Dior. There was even some housewares there, not a whole lot, but a little bit. And just to see the quality and items was a really fun experience. So really, really enjoyed this trip and the items I bought. Check out my other video on Chanel and what I got there. And yeah, hopefully I'll be able to go back here soon and shop some more, because it was a fabulous event. So happy to meet everyone, to see Caleb and Zane in person. It was just a really wonderful event, and I hope that if you are part of that community, that you get a chance to also come to one of them. I'm going to make a point to try to go to all the meetups that I can. Can't say it's going to be every single one or all the time, but at least yearly, I'd love to go out there and check out. It's just a beautiful experience. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comments, anything, I'd love to chat with you. So hit me up down below. I post community posts as well. You talk to me there. I'm hoping to maybe next year, that's my goal, is to maybe get a little bit active on Instagram. Right now, this is kind of like the one place that I really can dedicate any time to, but I'm hoping to make some changes here in the near future. So for now, comment down below. Let me know how you liked what I picked up, and if you have any suggestions on other things from Dior that you might also be interested in, or any other LV fragrances that you are interested in. I really do love that house. So thanks for watching. Take care.